What are public hearings, and do the police get involved?
The second is the one that you saw on the screen in relation to the public hearings. You've already seen that we've conducted 15 public hearings. They are the sort of court cases, in a sense, that you see on television. They're live streamed, and they are where we take formal evidence from witnesses. And you've seen in each of those case studies, from the Anglican Church looking at one of the boys' homes in Lismore, through to the Salvation Army and the running of 4 of their homes in Queensland and in New South Wales, to the conduct of a disability school in South Australia, to the conduct of a prestigious private school in Perth, right through to the way in which the Catholic Church itself has dealt with or failed to deal with abuse in a number of different environments and different dioceses. Those sorts of inquiries are chosen based in many ways on the information that is provided through the private sessions, where we can see a story that is important to be told, not simply because it's an interesting story, but rather and most importantly, because there are particular issues that we believe need to be explored, or particular institutions that need particular scrutiny. And so we use the information from the private sessions to inform us as to where and how and to what institutions we'll examine and look at in the public hearings. The difference is twofold. The private sessions, it is not evidence, but it is important information. The case studies, through the public hearings, it is evidence, and it has a very formal structure to it, and it has very formal processes. And you will see that most people are represented by lawyers, and indeed the Commission itself has what we call a senior counsel assisting, who is the barrister that runs the case to present the information. What that is trying to do is to draw out knowledge and information from institutions past and present, trying to look at the systems, the child protection systems in various states, the way in which government policies interfaced with those institutions, looking at the way in which certain institutions conducted themselves, the way in which claims for compensation were dealt with, the way in which notifications by children when they disclosed were dealt with, trying to look at where staff were recruited and why they were able to continue that abuse for so long. We're looking at the way in which staff were moved around institutions. We're trying to look at the policy ramifications for that as well. But the third and linked element to that is private investigations. The Royal Commission has a police unit attached to it, made up of Australian Federal Police and New South Wales Police that are seconded to the Commission, and they assist us in analysing the information that comes forward to us, including the gathering of intelligence from different sources. And one of the elements we also involve is we refer alleged abusers or perpetrators to police. The Royal Commission has so far, in fact, referred over 160 individuals to police forces around Australia for further investigation. That doesn't mean that they're the only ones being referred to police. Many of the people that have come forward in private sessions have decided that they will go to the police themselves. Equally, it is true that many people have chosen not to do so and will never do so, and that is a choice that they make. But that's an important part of our investigative work and our function.